Amazing. All right, cool. Hello everybody, welcome back to another TBR Jar video. So we're in a slightly different location today in my bedroom. I've come over to my bookshelf so I don't actually have to move all the freaking books. Most of these guys are on my TBR, there's a couple more up here, but most of them I've already read. So this is pretty much the TBR. How about I turn around the ones that I've read? Hold on. These three. This guy. This guy. This guy. Yeah, we'll roll with that. So this is my bookshelf in the corner of my room. All of the ones that have been turned around just for the sake of this video are ones that I haven't read already. We've got quite a few options. I have already read the Harry Potter series, which is back here. I just can't be bothered to get back in there and turn them all around. So this is what we're working with, but oh, I've written that one too. Please hold. There we go. But yes, this is what we're working with. We've also got our trusty handy dandy Kindle. So there's a bunch of stuff on here as well. That is the TBR that we've got to pick from today. I've really been enjoying actually having a set TBR for the month. I feel like it's made reading a little bit easier for me just because there's a smaller amount of books that I'm like looking at to read rather than the whole selection. I've really been enjoying it. I feel like my reading's been way more consistent as well, which I'm very, very happy about. And I've been better, way better about actually reading lots at night time if I can, or even in the morning. I feel like this like TBR jar experiment kind of thing that I started in, I think it was Feb, has actually been working out really, really well, and I'm super excited to do it again. So without further ado, we have the golden TBR jar here in our little hands. She's not actually golden. I wish she was, that'd be cool. It's still not a Nutella jar. But I'm just gonna remove the prompts that I've already used because I've been keeping them inside as well, just so we can use them later. But we have, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have 8 prompts here, so we're gonna use 4 for this month, 4 for the next, and then we can restart, and I'm super excited. 8 prompts, 4 books. Let's pick. I'm actually really excited about this month. I'm not nervous. I'm only maybe like 20% nervous. Okay. Let's go with this one. Go put the jar down. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting more nervous and excited. Hopefully that's the right way around. Was not, but it says blue cover. There we go. Which is super exciting. I do have a couple options for this, which I'm happy about. Okay, we have A Lot Like Adios by Alexis Daria. We have Before I Do by Sophie Cousins. And we also have Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. I have been very in a like romance mood and then slowly going back into my fantasy mood. So I don't know whether I want to start like a new series or if I just want to do like a standalone. Technically this is an interconnected standalone and also the second in a series. So I'm gonna put this one back. Now that we've narrowed it down, we've got Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim and Before I Do by Sophie Cousins. I don't know if I want to jump into another series or not just yet, but I think I'm more leaning towards the fantasy book than the romance book. But I think this would actually be quite good. How many pages are each of these? Okay. Spin the Dawn is 387 pages, which is actually not too bad. Before I Do is also 387 pages. That's such a weird coincidence, holy cow. No, I need to show you guys this. Okay, Spin the Dawn. Can y'all see that? 387, right? Before I Do. 387. Anyway, moving on from that spiral. Do I feel like reading Fantasy or a romance? I think we're gonna go fantasy. Woohoo! Okay, well, after me saying that I didn't want to start another series, it looks like we're starting another series. I'm adding Spin the Dawn onto my TBR for the month. This is the Blood of Stars book 1. Book 2 is Unravel the Dusk, which is right here. So as soon as we finish this, we can jump straight into the next one if we really want to, which I'm hoping is the case. But I have been wanting to read this, or just any Elizabeth Lynn book, for a while, so I'm really excited to get into this actually. Also, can we talk about how floppy and delightful this book is? Beautiful. This book has been out for quite a while, and I am probably like the last person onto the bandwagon. 2019 it came out. But she's gorgeous. She's stunning. I'm very excited to read this. Can't wait. So this book is kind of like a Mulan retelling, which Mulan is one of my favorite Disney movies ever, so I'm so excited about this. Our main character's father is one of the most famous dressmakers in all of her land, and she has dreams of becoming another famous dressmaker. So when her father gets invited to come to like the royal court, essentially, to become a dressmaker for the court, and he's too ill to travel, she takes his place, disguised as his son, and goes in his place. There's then a competition of some kind, and that's kind of all I want to know. I don't really want to know too much going into this. The fact that it was compared to Mulan as like a retelling of Mulan, I was like, say less. I want to read that. So, first book on the April, I almost said March. First book on the April TBR is Spin the Dawn. Woo! Prompt 1 all done. Time for prompt 2. Alright, I honestly have no idea what I wrote on these, so this is going to be a surprise for us all. Okay, hopefully I hold it up the right way this time. Yeah. What have we got? A reread! Oh my god. So many possibilities. Oh my goodness, okay. What have I been wanting to reread? Now, see, all the books that I've turned around that I've read, I can't see them. Oh my goodness. I think for the reread, I'm gonna do a Summer of Broken Rules. The Summer of Broken Rules, sorry, apologies. I read the Summer of Broken Rules last year in maybe like July on my Kindle, and I absolutely loved it. It literally hit the spot for me. It was incredible, magical, amazing, and because of the time that I read it, it was perfect. So I picked up a physical copy of it, and I have been wanting to reread this and annotate it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reread this book less than a year after reading it. And I could not be more overjoyed. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so good. Oh my god. I actually cannot wait to reread this. I'm so excited. Bless the TBR jar. Mwah. This is it. This book, which I'm sure most of you have already read, is set in the summertime. It is about our main character, Meredith, who lost her sister about 2 years beforehand. And every summer, her family, extended family included, would all go to Martha's Vineyard for the summertime and spend the summer there and have magical, amazing summers. Then when her sister passed away, her and her parents stopped going for a couple of years, and now they're back for her cousin's wedding. It's just amazing. Like, there is a little bit of romance in this as well, so it's just a cherry on top of the cake, if you will. It's amazing. I can't wait to reread this. I'm predicting it to be another 5 stars right now, but we will see. We'll see. So, book 2, onto the TBR. This is The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Wolfer. Prompt 2 all done, baby! Okay, we have 2 more left. I am very excited about this. Oh my god, okay. What have we got? Oh no, which way? I'm gonna hope that that's the right way around. I feel like it's not. What have we got, everybody? A possible 5 star. Ooh, this is gonna be a good TBR. Oh my goodness. Oh, Okay. I really think, wow. I think A Love Like the Sun by Rissam Nielsen is gonna be a 5-star. But I just know it's going to make me cry my guts out. And I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for that just yet. Although I think that's gonna be a possible 5-star, I really want to save it for a better time. I'm thinking like a Midsummer. We're gonna love her and leave her. My other thought was Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn. I really want to reread Legendborn before I read Bloodmarked, because I have read Legendborn, haven't read Bloodmarked, but I genuinely think that's gonna be a 5-star. I'm just concerned I won't have the capacity to read Legendborn and then that. I'll have a look on my Kindle, and if I can't find anything on my Kindle, I think we'll go Bloodmarked for this prompt. Alright, let's have a look at our Kindle app. Kindle, Kindle, Kindle. There's so many good options on here. I'm just so nervous that, like, I don't want to get into another series. Oh no, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You know what? No. Never mind. Oh no. This is actually way more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay, after a little bit of deliberation, I think we're gonna pick Out on a Limb by Hannah Burnham Young as our possible 5-star, because I have heard incredible things about that book. So many people adore it and love it, and I think it would hit really well. So all that I know about this book is that there is a one-night stand at the beginning of the book, the girl falls pregnant, and it's an accidental pregnancy trope, but it's done in a really good way. And I've heard that the main guy is like the biggest golden retriever ever. So that's what I'm working off. I'm very excited to read this actually. I'm a little bit nervous because now I feel like I put too much pressure on it being a possible 5-star that I desperately want it to be a 5-star, but we will see. We will see what the book gods have in store for us. So, Out on a Limb is our 3rd pick for the April TBR, which is so exciting. 4th and final prompt for the video. I'm now nervous. I think I'm gonna prioritize a Kindle read just so I have more books to read while I'm traveling, but what is this one? I don't know. Okay, everybody, here we go, deep breaths. Is that upside down? No, it wasn't. Wow, look at me. A 1-word title. 6 options on the Kindle. How many do we have up here just in case? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 2 books on my Kindle that I've got my eye on at the moment, and that's Collided and Furyborn, which are very, very different books. So one is literally a college hockey romance, and the other one is a fantasy. So I think actually we're gonna go with Collided. There we go. I think that's all I've got. All I know about Collided is that it is a college hockey romance. I think she's a book girly, and potentially there's like he needs help with his grades, he'll help her date somebody kind of vibe, but I'm unsure, so we'll see what happens. I'm going in pretty blind, and I kind of like doing that with books actually. Unless it's a fantasy book, then I like knowing a little bit more just to make sure that I'm going to enjoy it. We're adding Collided to the TBR. That is the 4th and final book for April. Wild. There you go. So, with the TBR this month, we have 1 fantasy, 3 romances. They're all kind of like shorter books as well, which I'm happy about. So, I think we'll be able to squeeze in maybe like a 5th or 6th book this month as well, potentially. So, we'll see what happens, but I'm very, very excited about this. I think this is going to be a really great reading month. I feel like all of my reading months have been pretty good. There's been like maybe like 1 or 2 books per month that haven't been anything less than a 3-star, but most things have been like a 4 or a 5, which has been amazing. So 2025 has been a wonderful reading year so far, and I'm very, very happy about it. But that is the TBR for April. Woohoo! I really, really love doing these videos, and I'm so glad that this has been working out really, really well in my favor. So these will keep coming in the future, and I'm very happy about that. But yes, we've got 4 prompts left for next month. No idea what's inside. We'll find out then. And there we go. The TBR is as follows. Spin the Dawn. The Summer of Broken Rules. Out on a Limb. And Collided. Collide. Sorry, not collided. Collide. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna fix my bookshelf really quickly after this. Put everything back around the right way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram. If you have any other questions or any book recs at all, comment them down below. Whatever you feel like. Do your thing, girl. If you've read any of these books as well, please let me know your thoughts and feelings. No spoilers, obviously. I'm predicting at least 1 5-star from all of these. No, I'm predicting 2 5-stars out of all 4. I reckon some of them will be maybe a 4, 4.5. I will see you guys in the next one.